Hello and welcome to Full Send, the F1 podcast where two Nicks talk confidently about things we don't fully understand. I'm Nick.
And I'm Nick. Let's go!
Let's go!
Hello, mate.
Snap, how's it going? All right?
Yeah, snappage. Well done. Yeah, it's all right, mate. It's all right, mate. If I'm not going to lie, I'm a bit flued up.
I was going to say, how you feeling? You sound groggy.
Yeah, we will. Real man flu, mate. Real proper man flu. And it's a thing. I know people say it's not. You know, the female of the species disagrees with us, but I'm battling on, mate. I'm battling on. I'm doing all right. You well?
What a warrior. What a hero. You are my hero. Have I ever
I
told you
know.
that?
Well, I haven't got my cape. It's in the wash.
That's probably where you got ill from.
Yeah.
Tracing around that at night, weirdo.
What's going on with you, matey?
No, to be fair, I've just recovered from my own bout of man flu. So yeah, I'm all right now. About 95%.
See, it's a thing.
It is a thing.
It is a thing. It's
I was-
nothing to
I've
do
been in
with.
bed. I've literally been in bed like last weekend.
It's nothing to do with snotty kids, though, is it?
Yeah, no, that was before I was ill.
But yeah, mate, all
Anyway,
good. I'll tell you what is a little bit of flavour of joy. Formula One's back, baby.
yeah, baby.
Yeah, boy.
Excellent.
So,
Did you stay up? Did you stay up and watch it?
I'm going to be honest. I didn't stay up, but I felt first one of the season, all what's going on. I did set my alarm and I did get up. And again, honestly, I couldn't be bothered with the grid walk. It's never
No.
that good in Australia, is it? They don't have anyone, super interesting to go in.
Were the Hemsworth brothers there? That they're normally there. I think Liam normally goes there.
Oh yeah, but they probably like tower over, just like smashing everyone out of the way. Those absolute Adonises of men. Jesus Christ. Against like tiny little F1 drivers. But no, I didn't watch that. But I did get up, and I just so intrigued for the start, mate. You know, the actual procedure and how it's all going to go. That's what I really wanted to see, and it didn't disappoint, did it?
Well, so this is the Australian review, obviously. This podcast today. So yeah, lots to talk about. I have to say, lots to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the first glaring start point has got to be Oscar Piastri crashing on the way to the grid, not for the formation lap. I suppose it's the formation lap.
The formation for the formation. Yeah,
that's what
it's just to get you feel of the track, mate. Just to go around, just to get a bit of a feel where the grip is, where it's not. They actually do a few of those. Yeah, they do a few of those.
So yeah, did you watch that? Did you see that live? I mean, it's
I did. I just right. I'm not a miserable bastard or anything, but I did love the look on all those Aussie fans' faces when, and I think Sky Sports called it. They didn't realise it happened. It wasn't caught on telly, and then they started replaying it back, and then you just saw everyone in the stand going, "Oh fuck."
I think I actually saw one spectator. She was crying.
Good.
She was crying her eyes out.
And I'm not a miserable bastard by any stretch, but I thought it was just slightly funny. But really, I did feel sorry for him because now you get all the onboard stuff. You can hear him going, doesn't feel right, got no power, got no battery. And then he comes out of that turn and then wallop.
Yeah,
power, battery.
Did you see his hands on his helmet as it was sort of crashed off the wall, and then it was sort of free rolled, and he just had his hands on his helmet?
Well, just going, oh dear.
Just literally like, oh no.
Yeah, it is.
Passenger. He's just like,
last year he was out, and it's like the curse of the Oz. They can't get in their own race. Well, especially he can't anyway.
Yeah,
So yeah, felt a bit sorry for him.
yeah,
Uh,
me too.
McLaren as a whole was really on the back foot the whole weekend.
So let's talk about the start. Obviously the new start procedure
Mm,
that was good. I thought
I like
that was
it.
quite good.
Yeah,
It certainly got everyone waiting. But I mean, you know, George and um, George on pole. Who was second on the grid? Was it Antonelli?
Kimmy was second. Yeah, and then yeah,
They were just sitting there for ages. But and then I suppose that's not really any different. And then they've got to sit there for another 5 seconds while they do the
on
pre-start.
on top. But
Uh,
again, they both flagged that none of them had any battery. Both of
yeah,
them had no battery. I know Max didn't have any battery. There would have been a few others that, were really in trouble going to that grid. And then lo and behold, the Ferraris, bosh.
what a start from Leclerc.
I mean, I can't remember what I said in my predictions. I definitely said George on pole and Leclerc to win, but I may have
Yes, you
said
did. You did.
Leclerc into the first corner. I don't know if you can put a bet on that. I'm not sure. I'm
Oh,
gonna have to find it
uh,
out for the next one because that is definitely worth a couple of pennies of the you find of down the back of the sofa for sure.
yes. I mean, I mean, what a start. Was it fourth to first by the first
I
corner?
loved it. Yeah, absolutely. The
Uh,
traction, to be fair to them, was really good. I think from all of it, it's just that second, third gear that this
yeah.
small turbo kicks in and it just flies down the line. And it's not a big kind of length of a straight, Australia. Like China's a longer, so I think you'll see them even further ahead. But yeah, really good. And then you had the back and forth between those two, which I thought was really interesting. And
Yeah.
again, if you've seen what he said about, "Oh, it's like a mushroom in Mario." The little boost that he gets on the overtake.
Yeah.
Everyone was clipping that up. Formula One was loving that. They clipped that up to fucking death, telling everyone about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first few laps, just them two going
It
back and
was
forth.
entertaining. I thought it was a very entertaining race, and I feel like the backwards of back and forth between Russell and Leclerc. I mean, it was very, very clean,
Yeah, yeah.
entertaining.
Top quality racers, though, aren't they? They're not like the middle of the pack where they,
Yeah, it did
these are
just
linked.
feel like it felt a bit like Man City playing football. It was just like pass, 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 pass. And you sort of know what's gonna come, didn't you? Just pass, pass. But then it
Yeah.
obviously did change eventually, and obviously we
Well,
know the re
yeah, I just think the battery held out. The pit stops as well massively changed it. I think
yeah.
Ferrari, a typical Ferrari, when they just did not react. They
Well, this
just
is what I've got this on my notes about the Ferrari strategy, and I've got a question for you.
go on.
Do you think the results are different if Ferrari had boxed when the rest of the grid did?
Yeah, I think so. I
What do you
reckon
think would have been the
at
result?
least one, because what it does, it puts the other team under pressure and it second guesses what they're trying to do. So they would have probably had to split their strategy to cover off one of the Ferraris, and therefore you probably would have got a George win, Ferrari second, Merc third. That's what I think would happen. But they're just consistently shit at
They
pulling the
are,
trigger and
but
making a strategy.
have you not noticed? And I think there's a pattern, and it's always when there's a safety car, they always seem to fuck it up. And Hamilton is always on the radio. He's
Yeah,
always on the radio going, "Should we not pit?"
at least
And
one
it's
of us, right?
literally, and he did it again at the weekend for in Australia. It's like Hamilton's like, "Guys, what are we doing? Are we not pitting?" Like, and
And he's
then
in the race,
sure
and
enough,
he's
they
the one
didn't.
driving, and like they can see everything. Yeah, I think they should have just called it. They should have just as soon as that. I think the first one was too early for him. I get it, but then I think it was then Bottas who then pulled over. But I don't know because to be fair, well, I want to cover about this, the TV coverage, but I don't know if the pit lane was shut because the car was so close to the pit lane.
So it was. So
Okay.
the pit lane was shut for, I think, 1 lap, and then
Right,
it reopened.
okay. Yeah, and
But
then they could have
certainly
brought him in.
the first safety car, I
Yeah,
mean,
I think they should have, because look how long, well, you don't know, it's hindsight, isn't it? Look, everyone's fucking great at hindsight, but the hard tyre lasted, and they should have pulled the trigger on one of them. But
yeah,
I think this
I
is
mean,
where they learn.
but then, like, I don't see, in hindsight, yeah, it's not, I don't see that as an excuse. I mean, Mercedes did it, McLaren did it,
Mm,
Red Bull did it, everyone's pitting
mm.
except Ferrari, and, like, I sort of see what they're saying, like, oh, Hamilton had like, the race position. At one point, he was leading the race, but surely, like, that's all well and good, but George on in a faster car with newer tyres,
Yeah,
the
it's always gonna be go one way.
inevitable's
Yeah,
gonna happen, isn't it?
yeah,
I
and
just don't get it. I don't know why Ferrari cock it up all the time.
they gotta learn. They gotta learn. I think China's gonna be really interesting. We'll talk about this on the China preview, but, yeah, it's almost chalk and cheese of racetrack. I think they know a lot more about the cars than they did because, they're actually racing, they're using the overtake, they're using the boost, they're playing with the battery, and then they'll get a bit of a feeling where the overtakes are in China. But you said something about the racing, which was good, and it was good, and I do agree with you.
Mm,
I think though it's going to be now better for the people going than it is the people on the telly. And the reason why I say that is when you get the onboards and you listen to the engine, Formula One fans know and what the expectation from a Formula One car, how fast they should be taking corners. This super clipping bullshit is gonna ruin Formula One fast. It's gonna put a lot of fans off, and it's gonna
oh.
put a lot of drivers off. Well, it's already put Max off. And the TV production, especially when you're in the car and you can see the boost and you can see the revs drop and you can hear the cars drop in the revs, and then they
Yeah.
downshift a couple of gears just to go around the corner. It's really sad. They're so much slower. And I know last year was the pinnacle of the downforce of the regs, but they're 3 seconds off pole. But then if you look at the who were in Q3 at qualify, sorry, Q1 at qualifying, they're like 7, 8, 9 seconds off. I
Yeah.
mean, that's not acceptable. That is not acceptable. And I get it's the first race, but they need to do something really quick to kind of make this competitive because it will just be 1, 2 teams and the rest will just kind of fall away and it'll be non-existent.
But playing devil's advocate for a
Mm.
second, isn't that irrelevant, how fast the cars are going? And I say that because from a spectator point of view, you want excitement, you want overtaking, you want people catching up and over,
Yeah,
and you want the pit drama and all that sort of stuff.
yeah.
And it really doesn't matter if they're going 30 miles an hour around a corner or 100, does it?
Well, no, no, yeah. The problem is you're going to start getting compared to F2, and then IndyCar, and then even Max said it because everyone was like, "Oh, Max, you're amazing. You were just, flying through the pack," and he was like, "Yeah, because they were 2 seconds slower a lap." So
Yeah.
he didn't actually have to do anything extraordinary to get past them.
Just drive fast or
He's
fast.
got the better car. Yeah, he's got the
Yeah.
the third, fourth best car on the grid.
Until
Hadjar
that
proved it.
agile.
Yeah, exactly. Hadjar proved it. So yeah, I think this next race will be the real eye opener for the FIA and for Formula One to say, right, okay, do we need to give them more battery? Do we need to allow the bigger capacity? Uh, you know, we're no
Yeah.
technician. I ain't no technician, but from a production point of view and a TV point of view, yeah, it wasn't good. I don't think it's going to be as enjoyable as the previous years,
Yeah.
personally speaking.
Okay. Fair enough.
And
Watch this
and
space.
nearly another rant. Did you see the crash at the beginning into the back of
Yeah.
Lawson?
Do you know what? And I looked out for it, because you mentioned it, because I only watched the rerun. I couldn't get up early enough. I'm sorry about that. I'm a lesser human being for sure. But
You are.
I did see, and I looked out for it, like I said, and I did see, I think it was, Gasly swerve, or was it,
Colapinto.
it was Colapinto, wasn't it?
Mm.
And so yes, I did. I did nearly see it. But who nearly crashed into? Because the TV
It was
didn't show
Lawson.
it.
It was yeah, it was Lawson that couldn't get away,
Yes. Yes.
and I've watched it no less than probably 30 or 40 times in different variants, on boards, different clips. Honestly, the reaction from Colapinto is unbelievable.
Yeah.
The car
Yeah.
control, because he's going through the gears, he's looking around him to see, right, what's coming on, and then he realizes I've got about 20 meters before I smash into this car,
Yeah.
and for him
Yeah.
to get
Oh,
around
yeah.
it.
To
But
avoid
I
it.
didn't we didn't know that until the end of the race. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
That was
We
cool,
saw
wasn't
it in the
it?
cool down room, and I'm like, "What? What was that?" Because, like, the 3 drivers are watching it, and I was like, "What did that happen?" And then
But that surprises
starts
me.
being released.
That surprises me because I mean, I always watch it on Sky Sports, and they're normally very good with their replays and stuff, and they normally always
Yeah,
analyse
no,
the start.
yeah,
But I don't know
but
why they've sort of missed
because
it,
it's not,
or
it's the local TV and then Sky buy the rights. So it's whatever director is choosing the cameras, and again, don't know this, but I reckon they didn't wanna show it because it just highlights the problems. But it's part of the fun, it's part of you
the
don't wanna
drama.
see crashes. Yeah, you don't wanna see crashes, but you secretly do wanna see crashes. I mean, that would have been horrendous, that one, and
Yeah,
I don't know why they didn't show it. It's so again, just another TV production thing. Maybe it's an Aussie thing, I don't know, because they didn't wanna show Liam Lawson. Could be.
he's
And the
Canadian,
Kiwi and the Kiwi pack.
not Canadian. Yeah, he's
He's
New
Kiwi.
Zealand. Oh dear.
So, yeah, I
Okay, so
mean,
let's look at some of the other teams then.
that's my
So,
sorry, mate, that is my TV rant over. Less positives, yeah?
yeah,
Talk to me. Who was good? Who do you think was done well?
I think Antonelli. I think he needs praise. I think
Mm,
second.
yeah,
He did 3 seconds or just under 3 seconds off George. I think
yeah.
that's a good race. He kept Leclerc behind him um, by quite a bit. I mean, I think he was Leclerc finished 15. Was it 15 and a half seconds behind George in the end?
Not
But yeah,
it's not horrendous, but yeah, it's far enough.
it could have been a lot closer. Let's put it out. We discussed that, but yeah, I think Antonelli needs a round of applause for that.
Yeah,
Um, Good to see Hamilton up there. I think other than that, I think Arvid Limbalad had a fantastic first race in the RB.
yeah, he's a top little champ.
What
I
what
really
a
like him.
performance! What a performance!
Do you see him after when he in his vest, flexing his
Yeah,
arms?
yeah,
Giving it the big I am, like, for 18, like, confidence
yeah, lad,
through the roof, just
yeah,
strolling around the paddock. Um, yeah, doing well. Yeah, did a super
fantastic.
job.
And I think also credit needs to go to Behrman, who finished 7th,
Yeah,
and Bortoletto in the Audi. I thought
yeah, fair play,
that was
yeah.
really well to get in the top 10. First couple of points for them off the mark.
Yeah,
Obviously
it's a
Nico
shame
Hulkenberg didn't finish. Oh, sorry, didn't
didn't
start.
didn't start. Yeah, he didn't
Yeah,
start, and
didn't start.
again, he's gonna be up there, he's gonna be top 10, so them and that so Audi, Haas, I think, yeah, top 10. Do you know who really surprised me? And everyone was like, "Oh, yeah, they're gonna do really well." Well, I think I genuinely thought they was gonna be good in the midfield. Is Alpine.
Yeah,
Terrible.
yeah. Gasly 10th and Colapinto 14th.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
Gasly will always
not
do a
great.
solid job, but I think that's their 10th and 14th because of the people who, Hulkenberg wasn't there, Piastri wasn't there,
Yeah, absolutely.
so
Um,
they'll be further down.
Another disappointing result, I think Williams, they need to have a good look at themselves again. I think they're way off again.
Yeah, they've got no excuse, mate. I don't know what their problem is. For science not to even get a go is very strange. They've had a really poor preseason.
I
Albon's
tell you
trying to
what,
fire.
actually, um, and hear me out here, but I was listening to or was watching Drive to Survive the other night, and
Yeah.
the episode, I think that was episode, I don't know, 5, and it was all about Carlos Sainz going to Williams and
Mm,
Williams putting together a package that can compete with the top 5.
mm.
And, last season, you think, "Oh, actually, they look quite good." I think, Sainz finished on the podium. Um, didn't
Yeah.
start very well, but he finished on the
Finished
podium.
well. Finished really well, yeah.
But then and then they give it the big "I am" sort of thing, saying that, "Oh, yeah, we're putting together this package. It's gonna be, fighting for at least the top 5 positions and try and compete with the big teams and that." And then this season, they're back in. Well, Albon finished 12th and Sainz
They're
finished
back
15th.
down.
I get it, first race of the season, let's not be hasty, but it doesn't look great at the moment.
No, doesn't look great. I think based on this, they are just in front of Cadillac and Aston Martin,
Well, yeah, I mean,
and that's not saying anything, by the way. That they are two terrible teams.
yeah, I mean, so basically, that if you discount Aston Martin and Cadillac, I mean, Cadillac, fair play to them. At least they, Perez 16th. The other one didn't finish, Bottas.
What's that?
But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, no, Cadillac and Aston Martin. I mean, they're going to struggle all season. I can't see that
I've
changing.
got a feeling Aston Martin, if they can't get this engine going, they're gonna have to go. They're gonna have to pick an engine to go with, and I reckon Adrian Newey will call in some favors at Ford, and he'll go and get that Red Bull Ford engine.
You reckon?
But it kills the brand because Aston Martin want to create their own. I mean, it's Honda, so it's not like a luxury brand. But if they if they can't get a Ferrari engine, Mercedes won't give them an engine. I mean, you're not going to get an
Yeah.
Audi engine, so you're only limited to Ford, right?
Yeah.
And then they've got to rework the car. They've got to make sure yeah, bad. It's bad, but
But then, I mean,
I
Aston
got to deal
Martin
with it.
were owned by Ford, so, maybe they don't wanna sort of go back to get back in bed with them.
Well, I don't know, mate. Yeah, but they got to do something because I don't think this Honda engine's going to be any good. They got big problems. They can't even run because they haven't got any batteries.
Yeah,
They said
crazy.
they said in the pre-interview with Newey, "Oh, yeah, do you think you can ship some batteries out?" No, because we actually haven't got any." Like, what is going on? What is that about? Come on, lads. Come
Oh my
on.
god, I bet,
Come on, lads. Sort yourselves out.
Lawrence Stroll must be pulling his hair out,
Yeah,
I
he did
tell
look
you.
quite cool. He was in the paddock, wasn't he? He was on telly. He was just sitting down chatting and,
But
yeah,
fair
it's
play to Lawrence Stroll, I mean, he did finish, um, 15 laps behind.
yeah, I don't know how that works either.
Well,
How
so,
does that do
did you
do
see that?
do
So I saw that Alonso pulled into the pit. They boxed it,
Yeah,
didn't they?
yeah.
And about 10 minutes later, he was back out on the. I was like, "Oh, his race is ended then." And then about 10 minutes later, he was back out.
I don't know, yeah,
Where's
exactly.
he come from?
It's like sponsorship, isn't it? Cool down the car.
They probably want more testing.
Cool down the car. Have you done something with your sound? Have you, like, eaten the microphone?
No, why? Is it loud?
Sounds like you're in it.
Sorry, I got a bit
I
excited then.
don't
I
know.
leaned forward.
But yeah, I think all in all, mate, really good. They've just got to figure out the battery and the deployment. They've learned so much over this one race,
Yeah, yeah.
and then yeah, on to China, see what we can do.
Yes, absolutely. So, China is this coming weekend. It's the first of the sprints. So we've got the rundown. So Friday, practice one, sprint
Yeah,
quali.
yeah,
Saturday, the sprint race, then actual
yeah,
quali, and then
yeah.
Sunday race.
I love it. I
Um,
love it. I love it.
Yes.
For an audience, that is what you wanna do, right? So if you can go to any kind of race, try and go to sprint weekend because it's just full of action. You know what you're gonna get. I think China's a decent track. I think they like China.
Yeah.
It's fast, it's got some technical corners.
Yeah, it's a different, proposition rather to Australia. Um,
Very,
and
yeah.
thankfully, the times aren't as bad, so I've just looked up, and
Oh, I don't know, mate. Oh, no, yeah, they're not as bad,
Grand
yeah.
Prix
You
is
are
on
right.
air at 5:30 and the start is 7 AM.
Yeah, I like that.
And obviously that's UK time. Um,
Yeah, I like that. Sprint
so
races
that's
at 3 in the
more
morning, though. Oh,
bit
that's hard.
yeah, yeah,
That's a tough watch.
it's a bit early.
Oh, that feels like an early flight to Luton Airport. Or 3 in the morning, gotta get up. Oh my god. It's one of those ones. Is my alarm gonna go off? No. Okay, I'll stay awake then.
Yeah,
But yeah, some good, turn 1, love that turn 1. Really long right-hander.
yeah, very sharp. Well, not sharp, but long. It goes on for ages, doesn't it?
Yeah, then they got that massive straight down the back where it goes that really tight, corner, that hairpin. So that'll
Yep.
be loads of do you know what? It's gonna be overtake, overtake, overtake 'cause our prediction, I reckon you'll get 3 overtakes with the 2 same cars because of the battery deployment.
Yeah,
So one will overtake, then someone will overtake, and before they get to that corner, another car's gonna get
glad
overtaken.
I'm glad you explained that because I was well lost.
Doesn't take much of you.
So prediction,
Explaining Google
let's
Maps.
let's get some predictions on the go. So what would you reckon quali?
Uh,
Well,
well,
actually,
I
well,
think
let's go with sprint quali. Well, no, let's not worry
well,
about that. Yeah, do the sprint race.
I'll tell you what, Nicolas, shall we hold off for the China preview?
Yes, let's do a China preview.
Let's keep everyone waiting and let's hold off to the China preview. I think that's the better idea.
Okay, okay. All right, let's have a quick trivia then on the Australian Grand Prix. Um,
Mm.
who got the fastest lap?
Oh, I love this game. Max Verstappen.
What was his time?
Oh, fuck off. It'll be terrible. 124?
Better not be Google. Nah, 122.091.
Okay. Do you know what? It really annoyed me. I was watching it and it come up, but where it had the number, I think one of my kids' like Lego figures was in the way and it was blocking it. So that's my excuse for not knowing that. But I knew it was Max. Yeah. Oh, this is a
And
great game. We should make this a feature. I love this.
and
Go on.
yeah, and who got the fastest pit stop? What
Oh,
team, what driver, and
oh,
how many
oh,
seconds?
oh, mate. I'm gonna say it's one. Oh no, were they quite slow this year? This time, absolute guess. 2.1 Cadillac.
No, well, very good with the time. It's
Go on.
2.17 seconds.
Yeah.
It was Mercedes and George.
Oh, well, it's too obvious an answer. I don't like the obvious. Yep.
But
Any more?
impressive. No, 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 I don't have any more at the moment.
Okay, well, let's try for free next week then.
Okay. Let's
On
let's
the
walk
spot
before we can
feature,
run with this new feature.
on the spot feature at the Full Send podcast. I love it. We
Okay.
clearly don't know what we're doing. I love it. Absolutely love it.
All right, well, that's the end of the Australian review. Thank
Yes.
you for listening. Thank you for your attendance, Nick.
Thank you very much, boss man. Listen, get well, speak soon,
You too.
and we will catch up for the China preview next time.
Yes, absolutely. All right, good stuff.
Ta-da,
Peace
mate.
out.
Bye bye.
Bye. All right, good.
All right. All right.
All right.
All right.
That was all right. Not too bad. Short and sweet. Oh, that's
Yeah,
actually a half. Oh, so not too bad.
mate.
Right.
Honestly, that's all it needs to be is half an hour.